But yeah, I did make an anime that is out right now on YouTube. It's called Baan, and there is some certain scenes that have delicious looking food that I guess you wanted to recreate.
I did. So I was obviously I love any food scene in any anime, especially when it's done with so much like detail and care, and where it's kind of like a crux to the movie.
Yeah.
It always catches my attention. I love these kind of animes. So I don't want to. Apparently, there were some people in the chat that didn't watch it yet, because I was talking about it yesterday, like why I want to make this curry. But they were like, "No, don't spoil it. I don't want to know when you see this curry." So I'm just saying we see this curry, okay?
Yeah.
But I was asking Sydney actually which curry it was, because it looked delicious, and she said that it was masaman curry. It was loosely based off of masaman curry.
Yes.
I've never made it before. I've tried it once at a restaurant, and that was when he posted it on Twitter. I think you saw that one. And I was like, hey, that's the one that Sydney mentioned about the one that's in bun. So I tried it for the first time this weekend, actually. So we're going to try recreating it. Apparently, all the dishes, most of the dishes, are based off of your mom's cooking.
So, yes, this is, so food is like a big theme in like the anime. And they were asking me, okay, so what kind of food should we base this on? And I'm just like, you know, I don't want it to be completely Thai. You know, maybe you should throw in like some Japanese cooking in there, some Japanese themes, because one of the characters is Japanese. And they were like, no. We want to know what you eat. And so then I just started sending them pictures of my mom's cooking. And they were like, all right, that's it. That's what we're going to base it on. We'll use that as a base and then expand out of that.
I love that, though. I love that. So Sydney was like, yeah, it's masaman curry. I just had it yesterday. And I was like, okay, bitch, thanks. Really rub that in for me. I really wanted to know what that tastes like. So we're going to try attempting it today. Garnt, obviously, you know how it's supposed to taste.
Yeah.
I've only had a restaurant version of it, so I don't know if it's like truly authentic. It looked good, and it tasted pretty yummy. So we're gonna put him to work. You said that you're not super fluent in the kitchen, other than lasagna, I suppose. The famous lasagna.
I am okay in the kitchen. I'd say out of the Trash Taste boys, I can cook the most, which doesn't say a lot, actually.
I think so. It's just like you rock up with the mean lasagna. Now maybe you can rock up with the mean masaman. Masaman
Look,
curry.
at least I have a dish that I can cook, you know, compared to the other boys.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of the curry, I just told Garnt this when we were having a little snack. I was trying to butter his mom up, right? Because obviously Sydney was like, oh my God, I just have the best cooking. You have to try Garnt's mom's cooking. And I was like, yes, one of these days I would love to, right? And then so during the premiere, I had the chance to meet his parents, and then we were at the after party, and then she was like, oh my God, it's good to meet you, Giri. You know, thanks for coming. And then I was like, I hear so much about you from Garnt and Sydney won't stop like praising your dish, and I love it so much. And was it masaman curry that you made for that? And she was like, yes, that was my curry. And I was like, I would love your recipe if you want to give it to me. And she was like, oh, you're such a sweet girl. Oh, thank you. And then I was like, oh, maybe you didn't hear me. So I was like, oh my God, but I hear so many good things. So if you have the chance, maybe you can send it to Garnt or Sydney, and I would love try making it. When she'd be like, oh, I like this one. She's so sweet. Oh. And she keeps on dodging the question. And I was like, should I ask her a third time, or should I just really take this fat hit and just like fuck off right now?
Yo, I'm going to say it straight. She heard you loud and clear. Sydney has been trying throughout our entire relationship, and she has still not succeeded. I've been trying since birth, and I haven't succeeded to get her recipe yet.
One of these days, moms love me. I'll weasel myself. I'll infiltrate.
Well, it's funny because for the premiere, my mom came over to Japan, and it was the first time she had come over to visit since I've been living in Japan. And I was like, Mom, Dad, I'm so excited. This is your first time here. I'm going to show you so many cool places. Going to show you to like take you to all my favorite restaurants. I'm so excited. And she's just like, yeah, cool. Where's the nearest supermarket? I was thinking about cooking this tonight. I'm like, what the hell, Mom?
Fuck off that shit.
You're here on holiday and you're gonna come here and cook?
Yeah, dude, my mom, exactly the same. I think it's just like an Asian mom thing, or it could just be a mom thing in general. But when my parents visited me twice on different occasions, and every time they're like, oh, daughter, are you busy? I cook. And I was like, no. No, we're not. If you want me to relax, we're going outside. I don't want to see you cook. I don't want to see you wash dishes. I don't want to wash dishes. Let's make that real clear.
Yeah.
I don't want nobody to be working in my kitchen, okay? I work in my kitchen. And she was like, no, but unhealthy, this and that. And then like my dad would always be like, I make dumpling, I make this and that. And I was like, you're not. Like, and then they don't listen. And then I wake up the next day and there's like tomatoes and cucumbers in my kitchen.
Oh my God.
And I was like, and
I
she's like,
know.
oh no, it's not for you. It's not for you, daughter. For us. We eat breakfast. And I was like,
But we made too
Really?
much. But we made too much.
and then they're like, you want some cucumber? And I was like, oh, get down. I told you not to. It's always, parents are always up to no good. Always sneaky deaky in our kitchen.
It's their kitchen actually.
It is
when
their
they come
kitchen.
here,
Yeah.
we're just loading it from them.
Yeah, I make the dish. They go like, "Oh, it's not good enough," and then I tell them not to cook, and they're like, "Oh, you eat so unhealthy. You fat today." And I'm like, "Okay, sorry, mom. We'll just be fat together, I guess." Why isn't Gary wearing the bomb? He's not wearing
I don't have the baan merch
I
on me
forgot.
actually.
I actually forgot.
I know.
I do have it, but I forgot.
Oh, you have the baan merch already?
Yeah, the Geeks Plus.
Oh, the
goodie
cap,
bag.
yeah.
I had
Oh,
that.
okay,
Oh, you
okay.
don't have your own merch as samples.
My mom stole it. Yeah.
That's fair, yeah.
It has been distributed amongst my family.
Yeah.
So they gave us like 3 packs of like the merch pack, and it got
Three's
like
not much.
three's not much, but it was like the bag, the hats, and like the posters and stuff. And like all of my family members came into my house the day my mom arrived, and she was like, "All right, everyone take one. Everyone take one."
Everyone for themselves.
Yes.